It's like, I feel where you're going.
The views and opinions expressed in the Straight Dope Show are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the show, the Uplift Society, or Rock the Crowd TV.
They got love for
this
you.
show is intended for entertainment purposes only and does not provide professional or legal
Like,
advice. Listening to or watching the show is at your own risk, and the creators of the show are not responsible for any damages or losses that may result from its content.
It doesn't have to be your cat.
But cats is like people. You can't fucking judge what you about to get.
100%.
Like you can't
gotta
just
be
have
okay
a cat.
with whatever that cat is, bro. You gotta be cool.
You can't just say
Your cat's like lightweight bipolar or something.
He dapped me up when I showed up. We good. Nah, nigga.
If your cat just come in, look at you, and then just walk away and shit every time, that's your cat, bro. That's just the way your cat is.
Yeah.
Your cat gives everybody else love and not you. That's just your cat, bro. You gotta just own that shit.
You don't understand why y'all live in the same place, nigga. You don't understand why your bed is bigger. Like, that's how cats are. That's why he hates you, nigga. We live in the same place. Why your bed bigger and I can't sleep on that bitch? When you up there, I can't be on there, nigga. Nah. See?
That is real, too, because cats really want everything you got.
Yeah, nigga. They the same as you. They just cats. Just like dogs, though. That's what I'm saying. They just like dogs, except dogs show their appreciation for you a lot more. They worry about you a lot more. When you leave the house,
cats do too.
They don't give a fuck.
That's not true.
Bro, the cat only care because you ain't fed them yet.
That's not true.
That's absolutely
true.
It's
not.
Nigga,
cats are.
Hold on. Whenever the cat is meowing for you, is his food in his bowl and is there water in his bowl and have they been let out?
Okay, I hear you. I hear you.
Outside of that, my nigga, if all of those questions are answered,
and they still coming to you,
but what are they coming for? They might come to pets, bro. Niggas like.
That's what I'm saying.
Everybody likes to be petted.
That's what I'm saying. It's like they cool sometimes,
nigga, when they want
something. But dogs are cool pretty much all the time. If your dog is cool, your dog is cool. If your dog has issues, your dog has issues. In general. Yeah. Period. There's no, in between.
Yeah, they like dudes.
Cats have a lot of in between. They're like onions.
They like women.
They're like onions. There's a lot of layers to a cat.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna go there with you.
I'm just saying. I was just. I mean, that's.
I feel where you're going with that. But I'm not entertaining that thought. What I'm saying is, I believe the cats are cool. They cats can be cool. Very fucking cool.
Absolutely.
So that's really all it comes down to. They just not always cool.
Cats are people, bro. You gotta. If you treat I feel like if you treat a cat as a person and not a pet, you'll go further. If you understand them a lot more.
So the problem with that is you are a pet and you're not a person.
But they don't know that. How the fuck they gonna know? Hey, you the one that told me when the dog got taught how to talk, right? Hitting the buttons.
Yeah.
He like, nigga, why I'm like you,
why
right?
am I dog?
Like, nigga, I'm like you. No, you're not. Yes, I am. He can't say it. He said it with the buttons. Yes, I am.
He kept asking, why am I dog?
Exactly, nigga. So,
and getting sad about it.
Exactly. So that's how dogs are. They worry about why they not like you. And cats is like, nah, bitch. We on the same level. Exactly. Respect
what
me, nigga.
Happens to their world when they see like a lion? Is it like, oh shit?
I knew God was real.
Right. What do they find out? Like, well, how do they feel when they realize we domesticate them too?
Oh, they probably hate the world did. Like a cat that been around the block, that traveled, nigga, and been through the zoos and shit.
Then see the lion that's like, acting like a cat. It's like, nigga.
But that's how you know. That's why you know the cats be evil, bro. That's why they pull their claws out. They know what's up. Hey, fuck you, nigga. You trying to put me in the house? You trying to pet me, nigga?
It's like, I like these pets.
It's like, but don't
fuck you, ain't your slave. You don't owe me, nigga.
Hell yeah. That is exactly how the interactions go. Like, I love this shit, but I'm not your slave.
I ain't your slave.
And then they run off.
Right? Because I know you gonna kick my ass. Every time I see the videos I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. Every time I see those videos of the people that let their cats hit them, that's what goes through my mind. Like, you know, you could just pop the cat back and it'll never happen again, right? And they just let it happen. Pow! Skippity paps right to your face, and they just let it happen. I would never.
Nah,
I would never.
Yeah, nah. Me and the cat would fight.
Yeah. I'm gonna give him the rubber band slap.
But also, it's that I feel like cats know energies, dog.
Yeah.
I ain't never had a beef with a cat.
I never had a beef that became physical with a cat.
Okay.
But Godfrey at home is real bipolar, bro. I don't understand her.
She go through being a cat and being like, why do I not have the big bed? Like, that makes sense.
It's funny too, because I learned it when they like being up high. So we put her in a chair and shit. Like, you know.
Yeah, she let it.
We covered it up too. It's like you can go inside. You can cover.
When you treat her like a person. Her attitude changed. That's all I'm saying. Hey, dog, welcome to the Straight Dope Show. This is... Oh, wait. I am...
Dope Show.
El Uno.
And I'm Trevi the Wonder.
And this is the Straight Dope Show. There we go.
Nailed it.
I fucked it up.
It's okay.
It happens.
We do it a lot. We do a whole lot. We didn't even start smoking.
We haven't, dog. We're
not going to light the new blunt because there's a whole other blunt.
That's from like yesterday. I was going to... You know, that's vintage.
Three-finger rule, bro.
It's a vintage blunt.
3-finger rule.
I don't have that rule.
If it's 3 fingers, it is not a doobie yet.
It's still a blunt.
Yes.
Oh.
Where the lighter?
Like, oh, okay.
This nigga and these big-ass doobies, bro. You and Snoop.
Bruh, when you smoke enough, sometimes you just got to take like 4 hits and you be like, you know what? I'm high enough. Like, the weed is in my system already. I just had to activate it.
The weed is in my system enough. I think that's real.
Like, it's
I think that honestly,
I just gotta like
because you know how you when you don't smoke for like a couple of days, the high hits you way. No. When you don't smoke for a few days and you smoke again, the high hits you way different. But if you just smoke every day, you're just re-sparking your high back up.
That's it. You're just keeping it lit. That's really what
it is.
Just
Keeping it lit. And that is why we have the motto. Just keep it lit, y'all. Just stay high.
Just stay high, bro. Just stay on the vibe. Right? You feel it go. You feel it dipping, nigga. Spark back up. And then you end up with doobies. That's 3 fingers long.
Don't roll another one, though.
It depends, though, because I be having multiple weeds. So sometimes.
You're a different guy, bro. All right?
Sometimes
people are not like you. You know what? I'm a liar. People are like you.
Yeah, there's niggas.
A lot of
there's
people
niggas
like
that got like levels on me.
I feel like
we talked about this before.
I was about to say like I'm regular. Just like actually no, I'm not. As long as I've been smoking, I should have dived in this shit way harder. And I didn't.
The games, like life is like them fucking them tap games that got 355 levels.
Exactly.
Like you might be at 125, but there's a nigga at 130 and there's somebody at 345. A nigga like that's just how I go. That's just
that was Chubbs, bro. When I first started smoking, there was this dude named Chubbs on the internet, right? Mm-hmm. He would try out weeds and try to just tell you how they work. And it was one of those things where it's like I'm like 18, I don't really smoke that much yet, but I'm really liking it, so I'm getting into this. So I'm looking shit up, learning about the weeds. Yeah, getting in. I'm immersing myself. And Chubbs was just like an old nigga smoking, and it's just like I'm way levels above you guys.
Yeah.
Clearing bowls and shit in one hit, and it's like you know people that can do that
for years.
You know what I mean? But back then it was like I can't even take a hit.
That's funny as hell. That I'm glad you said that stuff, only because it makes more sense about how people talk about culture and how they get
smoking. Definitely has culture.
Well, but it's not just smoking; it's how people get introduced into a certain culture or subset, right?
You know the great part about when we started smoking? Wiz Khalifa was popping up. Mm-hmm. It was like high school time. So when Wiz Khalifa was hot, anything weed related was hot. So it was like his weed papers was dope. Other weed papers were dope. That Bob Marley tea came out. It's like things were changing. Yeah. And at the time, it was just really good to try to get into it. It was easier. They hadn't upped the the possession law or whatever it is, where it's like you got to be 21. You're still 18, so it's okay. Things were different back then.
Well, no, like what I'm saying is it's beyond the weed smoking. Your generation gets into your interest through the internet.
Also very true, and we learn more because of that shit.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All the shit that you just said about weed, bruh, my pop smoked, my uncle smoked. When I got to an age where I felt like it was cool for me to smoke, I smoked.
Bro, I didn't even realize that everyone around me as I grew up was smoking.
Yeah.
Have I talked about this before?
I don't know.
That Swisher Sweet smell
was
always around me, and I didn't know. I just knew it was people smoking.
No shit.
But that's all I thought was just, they're smoking that different kind of cigar.
No,
okay, whatever.
No lie. As a child, my cousins would be at my grandparents' house burning. I didn't know, right? It was because my grandma smoked cigarettes. Yeah. So it was just smoke in the house, right? And then I wake up these days, and I be like, nigga, take me back. Like, I remember, nigga, I was like 8, nigga.
It's weird, ain't it? But it's real.
A shout out.
That shit is stuck with you.
Hey, no, because it was one of those things that's like ingrained in your DNA that you didn't know. You don't know what's happening. It's just around.
And then when people talk about like not liking the smell of smoke and, just having it on you and shit, it's like, well, I can understand that. But at a certain point, it kind of just becomes a part of the culture where it's like, this is just the way you gonna smell when it's on you all the time. Or around you.
I don't appreciate niggas that say that and be cool with cigarette smoke.
Also a thing, because you became cool with it being around you.
Bruh,
you became cool with it being a thing that's a part of your culture.
My whole life, before you was born.
Yeah.
Niggas was smoking in the Disney.
No, trust me. I remember because I was born in 93, not 99. You know what I mean?
Like, I had a good 5 years.
I had a good
everywhere.
Yeah, and it was always okay. And it wasn't like you could smoke in buildings, but people would still light up. Like it was no fucking deal.
Be right by the door.
Yeah.
We got
then we started getting them ads talking about don't smoke and the bitch with the hole in her lungs and shit. I shouldn't call her a bitch. But y'all know what I'm talking about. The scary lady when we was kids that had the hole in her neck that talked like this. And you gonna be like me.
And they said
I didn't do it.
She kept smoking with she died.
Yeah, she kept smoking
through the hole, bro.
Bro, when you become an OG... You looking at her like she was the creme de la creme of smoking and shit.
Level 350.
She never stopped, nigga.
Level 350, I'm telling you, bro. There's levels to this shit. Level 350, you don't
she
even
said,
know.
I don't even need to open my mouth, nigga.
Just, bruh, oh my God.
They don't know. You're looking at this video in a whole different context. Bruh, that's crazy shit.
This shit happened. All right, now.
Let's get to the list.
Yeah, let's go. We going to start at the top or just pick something?
Just pick something.
Jonathan Majors.
That nigga guilty. That don't feel good.
It's like I said before we started recording, dog. As an adult, any kind of physical interaction that end up in the court, nigga, if we got evidence, nigga, you guilty. Did you snatch the phone out of her hand?
Yes.
Did you mush her in the face? Nigga, that's illegal. Who knew mushing the bitch was illegal? Nigga, mushing the bitch is illegal. You can't do that. All right?
Mushing the bitch was illegal. What does that even mean?
You know what I'm talking about?
But at the same time, it's like, who knew that was illegal?
But that's what I'm saying, because you putting your hands on somebody else.
You can't put your hands on nobody,
period.
Ever.
So it's like you can
even in aggressive situations.
Bruh, you can in the streets. You can in places that aren't going to court actions. Nigga, when we got to sit it in front of a jury and niggas got to see. Because the question is not, was he right or wrong in doing it? It's, did he do it? Nigga, we got evidence you mushed the bitch.
Yeah, they tried to make that case about so many other things. Like, all those stories we got of him telling her that she needs to be this or be that.
Yeah.
And the
all that other shit don't matter,
Michelle Obama's in that. But that never mattered. Any other day that they talked about where there was some kind of interaction with them, holy shit, that never mattered. So we never had to think about that. Never part of the case.
Right.
Just this one night. And he was guilty. Just this one night of him being in the car with her and whatever was happening about the phone.
Bro. They got in a beef.
Puts hands on her. Not okay.
It is what it is, bro. Like, my thing was, the only reason he got up on the board was because they kept running the video of this nigga running.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, bro, that's how you act when you know it's bad. If you in the moment, bruh, in the moment, if some shit, say you just looking at your phone. Right? Like, hold on, because this is a story that I got that I know from bullshit that I see, right?
Yeah.
He looking at his phone in the car. So a text pop up from another bitch. She do some weird shit. This nigga get her up.
This sounds like
get her up off of him, right?
You know what this sounds like to me? Tory Lanez.
Kind of, but not really.
But very similar. But you got in the car. Remember, he got in the car, and we were like, that was his moment to say, I can get out of this situation. Don't get in the car with him.
No, but that's
Jonathan Mason's in a different situation. He's already in the car.
Well, that's the thing, though. Is run away, nigga. That's it.
Ran away.
You're right.
Didn't work.
Run away. Yep. Well, not because you already did the shit. The shit already happened. You did. It wasn't. Oh, the shit happened. Y'all got into a verbal argument, and you got out and physical. Ran. No, bro, it got physical, and then you took off. That's what happens, dog.
Just because you took off doesn't make you innocent.
Adults fight. Men, women fight. Period. Women put their hands on men. Men put their hands on women as adults, nigga. In relationships, that shit happens.
It happens,
right? When you put
doesn't have to be the most egregious to fighting, because as soon as you say you put your hands on somebody, people's minds go to the worst. But reality is, shaking somebody is bad.
Mushing a bitch is illegal.
Mushing a bitch is illegal.
Period, nigga. Mushing a bitch is illegal.
Pushing somebody out of your space should be okay,
but it's not, depending on the
physical
circumstances.
Violence.
Depending on the circumstances.
It
so, like
depends.
I'm saying, relationships get physical, right? Good or bad, that's what happens, unfortunately, right? In the situation, dog, did he try to get away? He did, but the damage was done. Did you mush her? Did niggas see you mush her? Okay, nigga, you mushed her. That's what you on. That's what you on trial for. That's what we. That's what we here talking about.
Beginning and end of this story.
So yeah, dog. I mean,
it went on for a while too, and that was the beginning and end of that story. He mushed the bitch.
It's because Jonathan Majors. I don't know Jonathan Majors' history personally, none of that other shit. From what I can see, Jonathan Majors was the next Denzel type nigga.
Yes,
right.
And this was literally his moment.
This was,
and as soon as this came out, which is why people jumped on it and was like, "This is a little weird that this is coming out right now." And then when you get into all the aspects of the relationship where we were like, "This doesn't actually have anything to do with the case," when you actually get into it, it seems as if this woman was playing a victim, which she kind of was. You're in a toxic relationship. You wanted to be in this toxic relationship. You still want to probably be in this toxic relationship, but you're suing the man. And you're, claiming to be a victim.
That's how it goes.
But in 6 months from now, you probably still going to want to be with this man that you're claiming to be a victim of.
Absolutely.
Which is kind of ridiculous.
But
that has nothing to do with the actual case.
Again, bro, people always talk about the court proceedings, right? We always, it wasn't convicted in the court of law, blah, blah, blah. The court of law decides one matter or a case of matters regarding to one situation. Nigga, are you illegal? Is it illegal to mush a bitch in the face?
I love how we keep breaking it down.
Hey,
was it illegal to mush the bitch? Yes.
There's not like you.
It's what it is, boy.
You can't really. But
it's third degree though.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Mush, like, bro, we breaking it down that that's really what it is, and I'm telling the cats out there, dog. When you put your hands on somebody else, if they call the police and they go to court, did you put your hands on them? Yes. Nigga, you going to jail. You convicted. You guilty. That's how it goes.
They tried to do this so many times. But
nah, bro. Because that's not again.
Hard.
Check it. You brought up Tory Lanez. The same way everybody was defending the Tory Lanez, whatever Tory Lanez might have done, because nobody was there, right? And it's like, look, bro, what's the questions in court? What is the question that they asking? Did you do?
Did
yes
you
or
have
no?
the gun?
Did you grab the gun? Oh, yes. Okay. Did the gun fire? Yes. Okay. Did somebody get shot? Yes. Okay, bruh. You going to jail for that? Like, nigga, all the questions that we have point to the questions is answered, nigga.
All the other podcasts,
all that other
bullshit,
all that other shit is unnecessary, nigga. Was there a gun around? Yes. Did somebody get shot? Yes. Did you have your hands on the gun? We didn't even ask you if you shot it, nigga. Did you touch the gun?
Were you touching the gun?
Yes.
Anybody else? Do we have traces of anybody else with the gun? No?
The fuck we talking about?
There ain't nothing else to talk about,
What
buddy.
we talking about?
Open and shut case, Johnson.
But I think that's what people,
damn, that sucks, but it's real.
But that's how people don't understand court.
Nah.
They don't they don't understand it unless they go through it, number one. And then number two, they only go off of what they hear. Nigga, what does the court file say? What are you being accused of?
I think on top of that, people's personal opinions and emotions get caught up in these things, especially when it has something to do with celebrities. Just because motherfuckers idolize their celebrities and they feel like whatever happens in their life happens to be in some kind of personal way or some shit. I don't think so. But this thing that happens with him is personal to a lot of different people.
It reiterates this is how they feel about you, right? And no matter how good you are, no matter what you do, bruh, Jonathan. One thing I know about Jonathan Majors was when he went to go interview for Kane, they left him waiting 20, 30 minutes. He was leaving when they came in, right? And he like, nigga, respect my time type shit. So that's the type of time he was on with Marvel. He knew who he was going to see, nigga. But no, nigga, you're not respecting my time. I'm out. So how do we know, nigga, all the way at the end that this ain't get back from some nigga that don't like him? You see what I'm saying? And I'm like, but the way his career was going, right? He was next Denzel, all this other shit.
So the funny part about that,
but he rubbed niggas the wrong way. He a box office hit.
Yeah.
But he rubbed niggas the wrong way. So
we know how that goes.
Bruh, how many Hollywood niggas do we not know that they was up to foul shit?
And
for 20, 30 years.
Nothing's ever going to get
The only nigga that we've ever seen go to jail was Robert Downey Jr. And that was because he was doing drugs and on niggas' roofs. That was it. Everybody else been doing foul shit the whole time. But he got in an argument with his girlfriend, and he got to get convicted for that.
Yeah.
Like the way that it's played out, I can understand why people take it personal because it's like, look, dog,
we know how ridiculous. Actually, the whole Johnny Depp case.
Yeah. There you go.
Just putting that into perspective with this. Mm-hmm. Jonathan Majors in this one situation is guilty of this, and he's whatever. We don't know what the deliberation is.
Right. Yeah.
But the point is, they considered him guilty of this just in that one instance, right? Mm-hmm. You had a multitude of instances with that Johnny Depp case where they're both abusing each other. Mm-hmm. And that ended the way it ended.
No, we didn't hear about nothing until it ended, and then there was lawsuits after the fact. Y'all had the police called multiple times. Y'all had a lot of different things going on, bro, that the public could have been aware of, but we didn't know shit, right? We don't know anything until you had a lawsuit, and then all of these things come out, and all of this police contact, and all of this other shit that's public information that niggas Google your name for every single day, but it didn't come out.
But you still get to the end of that case even after everything comes out, and once again, we still look at this person the same way. Mm-hmm. We love and adore and cherish him, and we feel like he's not guilty, and we want him to be, cherished and regarded for everything that we know that he does.
Jonathan Majors is not Johnny Depp, bro. Niggas.
That's my point.
Well, no, but it's that. I mean, okay, let me ask: are you saying that he wasn't loved, so niggas was quick to jump on him?
I'm saying he wasn't loved in the same way, which is why that guilty verdict came out the way that it did.
I got you.
If we gave if this case went on for another 2 years and then he was guilty, it would be a little bit different to me. But it took that much longer. Mm-hmm. That didn't happen with the other case. You know what I mean? That's why I'm looking at it where that case, just in itself, without even going into all the details, it was so much worse. Mm-hmm. Right?
Right. Absolutely.
But we got to the end of this very quickly, and we're just going to decide that this man is guilty of everything that we thought of him being, right?
Well, but that's what I'm saying as far as it seems, when everything is connected and it seems like there's other strings being pulled, right? It's like, bro, how many cats have domestic disturbances, period?
We know how it is.
No, but like I was just saying, Nick, there's people that sit around and Google niggas or search the court records and shit every day for these niggas to see if anything happened last night, right? So for the hundreds of incidents that happen, we focus on one. All right, cool, whatever, for whatever reason, right? But who's in charge of us focuses on this? Who's in charge of the narrative?
Somebody definitely wants you to know about this.
You know what I mean?
Over and over again.
Because, dog, when you got senators and shit that's paying for their escorts and their OnlyFans from their campaign funds, nigga.
Dude,
But we get a
Santos.
but we get
crazy.
but I'm saying, but we get a quick story, right? A story one day is gone,
and we don't need to talk about him.
We ain't gonna talk about it again.
The next time we see him, he'll be up on a board.
It'll be some comedy
for an
shit.
election. No, for an election, and he's going back to whatever it is that he was doing. And what he did before doesn't matter. But the next time we see Jonathan Majors, they're going to reiterate that he was guilty of this verdict. The same way. If we talk about Draymond Green and they say he's suspended for this game,
bruh, it's the same.
They're going to talk about it over and over and over again.
They talk about Kobe whenever he showed up on the national stage.
Yes, the man that was accused of this man, the 4-time champion, 5-time champion.
Accused.
We're going to mention that he was accused of.
They say it all in one sentence.
That shit crazy.
5-time champion accused of.
That shit crazy.
So yeah, now we know how it goes.
Yeah, man.
And it's like it is what it is, bro. Like I said,
and we know because we saw his trajectory. He was the next best thing coming out, and then this happened. So it's like, all right, bro. He's guilty. Sure.
It's unfortunate, bro. It's the way that
very unfortunate.
It's the way that shit plays out. But again, dog, you gotta my Jay-Z line. What's the Jay-Z line that I remember all the time?
I can't quote it like you can, so I'm gonna just let you do it.
You think I'm freaking these chicks, right? Try not to brush against their chest. You get a lawsuit for shit like that. I feel trapped, nigga. He dating this chick. They get into a relationship squabble. Right?
I honestly don't give a fuck about their personal shit either.
No.
I don't care what he wanted her to be.
No, none of that matters to me.
I don't care if he was spray painting her like Rachel Dolezal. That's between them. Okay?
Oh, my mama.
On my mama, nigga. That don't mean shit to me, bro. I don't give a fuck if she coming out with, straight up braids and shit.
That
she got this whole hoop.
If he wanted,
she talking different. I don't give no fucks. That's between them.
I don't care if he paint the blackface on her. That's all him, dog. That's what he wants.
That's what he
That's what he wanted to do his thing.
I'm not gonna lie though, I do like that little braid thing. What they mean? The white girl.
Anyway, what they call them, box braids when the white girls.
Anyway, I'm not gonna hate on him for doing what he doing in his personal life. That ain't got shit to do with me.
Never has, never will. But again. It is what it is. It's unfortunate. But, hey, dog, don't. I ain't going to say that. No, hold on. Look, I ain't going to say that. I'm going to say, don't fight your chick in public. Martin said it best, my nigga.
Oh.
No, look, Martin said it best. You might not know this joke. This nigga was like, you be fighting with your girl in public. You be like, what, bitch? What? She be like, nigga, I'll fuck you up. Blah, 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 blah. And then you see the police come around the corner. It's like, oh, hey, baby, you want some Baskin Robbins? We'll go to Baskin Robbins. This Baskin Robbins right over there. Y'all arm in arm. Y'all is just cussing each other out. Nigga, about to fight in the middle of the street. As soon as the boys come around. Hey, girl, what's going on? We all right.
We're not doing that.
So, yeah.
We not doing that.
Like, nah, we not. We just kicking it. I've been there, bro. I was outside the bar in the small town in the hills. Arguing with my girlfriend and the police come up. It's like,
I don't know. I've listened to them talk, bro.
It's a rap.
No, I've listened to them talk. I ain't gonna go into it, but I've heard how they talk. Fuck them niggas.
It's a rap, dog.
Nah, we really looking for you though.
It's a rap, bro.
All day long. This is my whole job. It's just
to
target and look for you niggas.
So again, you can't be brushing against these chicks, bro. If she give you a little sign of crazy, get away from her. Like just a little sign. Like anything that seemed like, hey, she might.
What if you like that shit?
Jonathan Majors, nigga.
So once again, like I said, I don't know what he doing in his personal life. Maybe he liked to do some anti-reverse slavery shit. I really don't fucking know. All right? And I'm not going to judge him for it. I don't know what your kinks are. She obviously was into it.
We don't kink shame over here.
She was not trying to leave this dude.
Nah.
All right? So whatever was going on between them and whatever he was asking her, she was trying to comply. She was trying.
Hey, I would just say it's really hard. You can't, what's it called? Relationships are, especially intimate relationships, are very volatile. Period. Yeah. Once they take in situations from a volatile relationship to the courtroom, nigga, if anything can happen, it's all bad, period. Like, that's just how it goes because what you do in your relationship might be normal to you in your loving relationship. You actually got love for the nigga. You know what I mean? Y'all really in love, blah, 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 blah. But y'all wild together. Mm-hmm. That shit does not belong in the public eye, nigga, or in the courtroom. Because if it do, both of you niggas is going to jail.
Yeah, period. No,
that's
but seriously, because it's not Jerry Springer, bro. This is real life. And you can't be out here just wild.
It's not okay.
Do that in closed doors, and that's your
with
relationship.
No cameras on.
They had cameras on. They
recording
their life and shit.
Look, my nigga.
You feel me? They recording their life. They wanted it out there.
So
she wanted it out there. He wanted,
or just for. Hey, nah. Look, a lot of people got security cameras in their house.
Yeah, that's what I said.
But it's like, but don't be fighting your chick in the house. You got security cameras in it. Like that don't make no fucking sense. Like there's no, hold on. There's multiple football players that got the camera footage from their Ring camera of them doing some dumb shit. Multiple.
The football player thing is kind of crazy because it just keeps happening.
I mean, the dudes that play football at a high level already have aggression issues.
Probably.
I'd assume.
I would imagine.
Right? And they've been doing this since they was a teen, and they talk about the CTE thing. Plus, you mix that with a volatile woman. Yes. Neither one of you is mature.
So many recipes for disaster.
None of y'all know how to walk away. None of y'all
literally
know how
just a bunch of recipes for disaster.
It's like, that's it. That's it. But I was only bringing them up to say, like, y'all got cameras everywhere. If you want to be respected, then you want to be respectable. Don't do no dumb shit inside your house where you can film yourself.
Anywhere that you're going to be in the public eye. If that's home for you, then don't fuck up at home. If you a Kardashian with your shit, turn it into a reality spin every single time.
Facts.
All right? So, nah. It was part of the script.
Yep. There you go. That was all staged.
Yeah, nah. So anyway, we can move on from this. Hey, Jonathan Majors, man, best of luck to you in your situation. To the woman, best of luck to you in your situation. Hopefully you guys get the help that y'all need. Hopefully this doesn't derail Jonathan Majors' career. We would like to keep seeing him. That's all I'm gonna say about it.
Like,
I would like to keep seeing him.
I mean,
he was the only thing good in that Ant-Man movie, bro.
I would like to keep seeing him, but also I don't. When we say it's bad for your career, right? It's bad for your mainstream
image.
Put you up on a pedestal career.
Yeah, no. Every single time they talk about him, they're gonna talk about him being a woman beater or something.
But that's what I'm saying. Mainstream, that's how they talking about you. But if you out here grinding, giving us good work, still working on your craft, doing your art shit, as long as you getting paid and making a good living for yourself, dog, I want that for you. Fuck mainstream shit. I want you to do what you want to do, make the movies you want to make, nigga, and still do that.
Do still it the Jamie Foxx way.
Provide your shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the mainstream appeal makes sense because of the money that can be made, but it strips all of the artistic value you have.
You right, but man, just
so that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't want him to not have a career. I want him to not have a mainstream. Like, bro, there's multiple white actresses and shit from TV shows and movies that I've watched that didn't have mainstream careers, but nigga, they worked for 30 plus years.
You're right.
You see what I'm saying?
I see what you're
saying. They still provide, nigga. Every time I tune in, they doing their job.
Barbra Streisand.
They doing what they do. You see what I'm saying? Like, so I can't. I don't fuck mainstream.
Yeah, like, you don't have to go that way.
That's for the people that don't know anything and aren't willing to discern for themselves.
Oh, I saw Creed too. I saw Creed 3.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. Yeah, there was nothing wrong with it. It wasn't the best movie in the world, but it was good. It was good enough to watch.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, I want you to keep working this shit and doing your shit. I don't necessarily care if you're in Marvel movies, nigga. I don't necessarily care if the movies is...
The reason why I even bring up that Marvel movie is the fact that he was the only thing good in it.
That's fair.
To just being that those are such major marketed films,
mm-hmm.
and you are the thing that they were banking on being the future of it. I still hope that that's a part of the future because you're the only thing good in one movie. You're the only thing good in the TV show in 2 seasons, and you were only part of 2 episodes in the first season.
Yeah,
he's major. No pun intended. But he is a very big thing in acting because he can set a tone. That Creed 3 movie, there was no reason to look at Jordan, what's his name?
Michael B.
Jordan. There's no reason to go into that film to watch him.
Mm-hmm.
But his antagonist made that film possible to watch again.
Mm-hmm.
I would watch it again and again because he made that character good enough to watch.
Yeah, no, he made his. Anytime he plays a character, it's believable.
He's very nice.
So, like
I would just hope to see. I know he's going to keep doing films, but that major appeal to him, I still kind of want to see it. I want to see where that could have gone because he could have been a bunch of different shit.
Well, not like that's my thing. But again, from what I've heard, I don't know if this to be true or not. He had a lot of movies like he was producing and shit in the works that they put the kibosh on, which takes me back to my other point.
Yeah,
where it's like, bruh, if you was about to run the table on these niggas, and they got an opportunity to shut that shit down,
to check you, there's a reason for it. Somebody don't like you somewhere.
That makes way more sense than anything else. Because nigga, like I said, relationships go this way.
It's probably the same reasons he had that girl up here trying to be Curtis Scott and shit. So, yeah. We should move on.
So, Draymond Green. Speaking of,
another just volatile, just get it together,
hold on. All I gotta say is, where y'all niggas been? Huh? Hold on, where my camera at? Where y'all niggas been?
We've been asleep.
Cause I said this shit for 2 to 3 years now. We got the tapes, nigga. Go back and listen. Hopefully you go back and listen. Nigga, we on all platforms. And on Rock the Crowd TV.
Definitely go back and listen. You know, the Straight Dope Show.
But, Doug, haven't I been saying my question was what Draymond Green got on the league. Right? That was my question because my nigga
the question
No. He been kicking niggas in the butts, choking niggas. He punched his teammate, and y'all still like, that's just Draymond. It's just Draymond. I heard it's just Draymond so much where it's like, nigga.
I'm sick of hearing this. Nah, I hear you.
Now.
And the thing that everybody else is questioning, because they're questioning the same shit we are, and the thing that they're saying is the league scared of him? Are people afraid of Draymond Green? Is it's not just in a physical way, but in something else? Is there a reason to be afraid of him?
Again, what Draymond got on the league? Because I've been saying this shit for years now. And niggas been telling me, nah, blah, 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 nah, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, And this nigga keep escalating.
The refs,
he kept escalating his bullshit.
The refs banded together to get rid of this nigga. Basically. Like, we not dealing with you this year. Shut the fuck up.
Bro, no.
And that's how they was treating him.
Because, see, what you saying is like a narrative. I don't like that narrative. Cause
I saw it.
No, it's fine. Because they banded together after so many years of disrespect.
12 years, bruh.
So again, this is what my question remains. What does Draymond have on the league to make the refs band together? They can be like, nah, bruh, they not gonna do shit about him. We gotta do something about this.
Steph Curry. I think that power in the top players is that real, which is why Steph doesn't get calls. And we always complain about it, and niggas act like they don't understand why, and we be like, it's because of Under Armour.
No, nah, bruh. No, wait. It's because, nigga, you let Draymond out here,
and you let him terrorize us.
Yeah, you ain't checking your boy. All right, bro. Fuck you too. I get it. It makes a lot of sense, but damn. Dennis Rodman should have did more.
No, for real. But Dennis Rodman wasn't as smart as Draymond. So there's a difference in the people. Nope, fuck that. There's a difference in the people. This nigga is calculated. He is a calculated hero, nigga. All right? He's one of them dudes with the shadow shit over him. But it's like you don't see him coming.
I would prefer
and then he come out of nowhere and flood you motherfuckers, and y'all have to deal with the shit that I just said. I know your job better than you. How you gonna deal with that?
I would prefer,
just like CP3.
I would prefer a Dennis Rodman than a Draymond Green.
If you're a ref, yes.
No, nigga, as a teammate.
Oh, well, yeah, maybe.
Not real shit.
Depending on who you are.
No, period. I would take Dennis. I grew up watching Dennis Rodman, nigga. My whole life he was in the league, right? The reason I would take Dennis Rodman over Draymond Green, because all the shit with the refs, all the shit Dennis Rodman got into, my nigga still went out there and did his job, and y'all had to work to get him off the court. Mm-hmm. He didn't get off the court on his own. He didn't decide I wasn't playing today and then go do some wild shit.
That has been growing irritating part of Draymond Green. But I think the thing that you skipping over that
I hear you.
I feel like Steph has always regarded him for is the fact that you take on all the hard jobs for us.
No,
and that matters more.
I understand, but when I'm putting these two players together, right?
He's calculated, man.
I don't give a fuck about his calculation. Dennis Rodman had the skills to play anybody.
It took 12 years for them to stop this, man. It took 12.
No, it took no. So wait a minute. It took 4 years for them niggas to see what I saw then.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It took how many?
Yeah.
Because 4 years ago, I was like, hey, bro, what the fuck is up with this dude? Nah, we need him. Everything you just said. I'm like, that's cool, but he wilding. Period. That's not basketball. What the fuck is he doing? He can be a smart player. He can be calculated. He can know the ref jobs better than they can. He can't fucking control himself.
But no, it ain't even that he can't control himself. The fact that Draymond talks too much, he tells on himself. When he says that we don't play in games in March, why am I showing up in November? The fact that he doesn't show up to the games that Steph ain't in.
So again,
we know who you are.
So how calculated is he if he don't know when to shut the fuck up or how to say things in the right way?
And I think that's why it's coming down on him now more than before, because he didn't have a podcast to keep talking. Now we got the tapes on you, bro. You kept telling on yourself. Now we know who you are, not just from the acts, and you can go back into the press conference and say, oh, it was an accident. Mm-hmm. You know, I was just trying to sell a foul. No, nigga, we've seen you for a calculated time, and we got tapes of you telling on yourself because you're a dumbass. So there is no more leeway. That's never going to happen again. Literally. This is the crackdown. The crackdown for him is different than any other player. You're never going to get leeway again.
But
They getting ready to suspend dude. If he did anything else and we're coming back, you're probably going to get suspended for the season. It's that bad with him now.
But
doing anything.
Well, but this is my thing. I hear everything you're saying, and it's likely accurate, right? I'll give you that. Everything you're saying makes way more sense, right? My thing is just because how he's been acting and how 4 years ago he didn't have a podcast, right? He had the same mentality, saying the same shit when he did get interviewed and got a mic in front of him and behaving the same way on the court, right? And everybody, not just you as a fan, but
we all dealt with
it. The coach, the owners, the GMs, the league itself, ESPN and them niggas. Oh, it's just Draymond. We gonna get him a seat on TNT when he's suspended. It's just Draymond being Draymond. We like to hear him. Blah blah blah.
Because just like Dennis Rodman, when Draymond was on the court, he produced, and it was good for the game. And right now, he ain't doing that. So we don't need to see you, nigga. Get the fuck off the court. You gonna go home, sit home, and think about how you can change now. Now, we don't care. You're not necessary anymore. This is what he has to deal with. The same thing that Clay had to deal with when he got benched. He threw a temper tantrum. And it's like you have to deal with who you are now. Yes. You might have had power in the past because of who you were and who you were attached to. But you do not have that anymore. And Steph can't save you no more.
Right.
He could have saved you in the past.
Yeah, and I think that's what it was the whole time. Because it was I brought up Dennis Rodman because he was on those Bulls.
Yeah, and it mattered to be a part of that Bulls team.
Right, because he was wild. That was when he took the Vegas trip and he did some other shit, right? Like, I think he got married in the suit, in the wedding dress, all kinds of wild shit.
If Jordan never said it was okay for him to be there, he wouldn't have been there. Exactly. They would have got rid of him, and that would have been it.
Exactly.
No more stories about Dennis Rodman.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying as far as Draymond goes. Is it's like, bro, 4 years ago, I'm like, why is this nigga on the team?
Mm-hmm. If you notice, they talking about it too. Steph has not been as buddy-buddy as he had normally been in the past seasons with Draymond. Mm-hmm. It has gotten to a point where it is wearing on him too. Mm-hmm. You can see it. And it's like, if you getting kicked out of games, you just not here. You don't give a fuck about me no more either.
Right.
So what's going on? Mm-hmm. And we were talking about it when he was attaching himself with LeBron. Where it's like you're really setting yourself up in a different kind of way. Right. Now that you got your 4-year contract with our organization, he's been fucking up on numerous occasions. Like, it don't matter no more. And this is where the league steps in because the organization no longer can get a handle on you. It was hard enough already. We really can't do anything now. The league steps in and says, we're going to shut them down for you. LeBron can't stop this either. Even if he is your homie.
Hey,
like this, we know how Draymond thinks, bro.
If
I got the power.
It's back to the Jonathan Majors thing, bro. When a nigga got it out for you and you give him an opportunity,
we gonna take it. This was that opportunity.
That's
you kept fucking up. He should not have choked Gobert, bro.
He choked, bro. He should. I don't know why he hit, bro. He did the spin around flying punch. Nigga.
That was incredibly stupid.
It's like, oh, I was trying to sell the foul. What foul, my nigga? He on your hip and you spin around like that? Why your arms flailing, my nigga? You ain't never spun around with your arms flailing like that. Come on, dog.
Bruh, we understand frustration. If you're not getting calls you feel like you can get, but flailing your arms and hitting niggas in the face has never been a good thing.
Bro, you know where bruh is. And flailing, who does that? As an adult, who flails their arms, nigga?
Draymond Green. Shit? Because we have tape of him. We got 4-5 minute long tapes of him doing shit like that.
And y'all been cool with it.
We have been cool with it.
And
the league has no longer okay, because you making it seem like it's a Warrior thing.
No,
whether the Warriors are okay with it or not, the league is now stepping in and saying they're not okay with it.
When I say y'all, I'm saying as NBA fans, I'm saying the Warriors, I'm saying the NBA at large, I'm saying the NBA. Wait, hold on, bro. I'm saying the NBA Players Association. I'm saying TNT and ESPN. Nigga, who else you want me to put on the list?
They was cool
Everybody was cool with it.
Because you was producing.
You weren't, like, look, bro, when you say you're producing, you're making the superstar happy enough for him to produce. Nigga, when you weren't doing shit, when you was making them fucked up plays and shit, and he was saving you with them wild-ass three-pointers, you weren't producing, still doing this wild shit, and we was giving you grace.
You know, that 2016 championship, that still matters. That never didn't matter. That was always a thing.
Look, Dad,
Kevin Durant leaving was always a thing. So these things have followed him.
No, this is my point, though. All of these things. Y'all wait till he choke, bruh, and punch a nigga. Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Wait, hold on. Wait. He punched his teammate. Y'all was good with it.
I wasn't.
I'm not saying you.
But you know,
look.
That was
just so people know. When I say y'all, as according to Draymond Green, I'm saying all those people I just mentioned.
But you're right. And this is where it was starting to get to the, like you say, it was getting really fucking ridiculous. Because I started looking at it like, how are we protecting this dude? He just punched him. And you get back on he had that whole long soliloquy before the game about it. And it was like, you shouldn't even be playing in this game. They're letting you play. Then you're piling on the Jordan Poole. You're making it worse. You get through the whole fucking season. They say at the end of the season, our season was derailed because of the punch. And you tried not to say that the whole way through the season, but they said that at the end of the season. This is a championship year. We won the championship, went through the punch. We no longer had a season because of the punch. We got to the end of the year, and then they gave the nigga a 4-year contract. That's where I'm like, I don't understand, but it's obvious we're gonna go with the core, the Steph, the core, these three, and that doesn't matter. Anything else doesn't matter. We're just gonna keep these guys together and make them happy. And this year, it has proven it. Steve Kerr was not going to do anything to any of these dudes. We're gonna just let it happen, no matter how bad it got.
Bro, I ain't got
3 guys. League stepped in. We're not going to let you keep doing this.
Well, see, and my whole thing is when there's patterns and shit that's laid out. If I feel like if I can see it, I think I'm smart, right? I'm not going to say I don't think I am. I think I'm smart. But I also know that there's niggas that's way smarter than me that care about this shit way more.
Yeah.
Like, this is their job. They make millions of dollars off this. This is their business.
Yeah.
Right? So if I see this shit as somebody that don't pay attention that much, y'all should see it too, but why do you not? Why do you move? I'm asking because I don't expect you to answer it. I'm just asking because why would you not? If I'm saying this shit 4 years ago, you're right. 2016 championship mattered. Y'all got that fluke when a couple years ago, right? But for the last 4 years, I've been saying the same shit.
Yeah.
I've been, hey, bro, wildin'. Hey, what's wrong with him? Hey, y'all cool with this? Y'all, okay, whatever. And then it gets to this point, they're like, oh my, and everybody's shocked that he's spent it indefinitely. I'm like, that nigga should probably be out the league depending if he was a different player.
But that's what it's getting to, too. They're finally having that conversation where it's like, he might not return. You know what I mean? It's gotten that bad.
And that is, for me.
And it would happen not after the choke. It happened after the dumbass one. I'm a flail and hit this nigga as hard as I can.
It happened after bruh, that's 3 strikes for me.
Yeah.
You punched your teammate. All right, bro, you came back. You choked the nigga for no reason. All right, bro, you came back. You punched the nigga. Oh, I'm not gonna give you the flail selling the foul. You punched him, bro, because there's no there's no reason to ever do that where you was at on the basketball court.
Period.
Ever. There's no reason to do that.
Ever.
You at the 3-point. You don't even shoot threes like that, bro. You at the 3-point line. You on your hip. You looking for the pass. What you flailing around for?
Stupid shit.
That's nigga. That's not a basketball move.
I'm trying to sell a foul.
I heard what he said.
Why are you trying to sell a foul?
On the you not getting the ball.
You a championship player. You up 5, I think, at that point. You shouldn't be selling anything,
bruh. You
not up right now.
Nobody's giving you the ball in that location, nigga.
Bruh,
Wait.
Nothing made sense in that moment.
Hold on. We watched the Warriors.
But look how we just broke down that in 30 seconds. Nothing made sense in that moment for you to do that.
Nothing.
Get the fuck out of here.
Not at all.
You telling us we stupid.
Thank you, nigga, because that's how I felt when he said that.
And like you said, the nigga that can't close his mouth and bring in what he thinking and just be you ain't gonna sit here and tell me I'm stupid. Like, we let you get your shit off for a while, bro.
For a long time, nigga. Years. Nigga, there's toddlers now.
Remember when I said, I don't want to hear this nigga? I don't want to see his podcast? I'm not the only one thinking that. He hasn't done a podcast this year. Don't nobody want to hear this nigga.
Bro.
They asking about, hey, where your shit at, bro? Where you it's coming. I'm going to do it. No, you're not.
Bro.
This is why this shit is happening, bro. Your shit is imploded in front of you. And you keep wilding because you can't get any control of it. You thought you were more than you were.
You know what's funny is talking for a living is not for niggas that had an actual profession.
I guess.
Oh, I'm saying, if talking for a living is your profession, that's cool, bro. You're a reporter, you a pundit. You just sit there and comment on shit. That's your job. That's cool. Nigga, if your job is a basketball player, you don't have the capacity to actually give the honest opinions that a nigga that's not involved can give. All this, like you said, he was telling on himself the whole time, but that's your job. I don't talk about my actual job here. Nigga, you don't do that. But because you're doing that, it puts you in these precarious positions.
Very.
And now
we know
like you said,
stuff about
now we actually know what your thoughts are. Mm-hmm. Instead of it being, you could have sold that bullshit flail if you didn't have podcasts talking about how you treat things.
We followed the Gobert thing enough just to know that y'all don't like each other, and they were okay with it just for the fact that it happened with Klay Thompson. He had Klay Thompson long enough for them to say, all right, he was protecting his team. There was still built-in excuses for your dumb ass. Nah, bruh. Nah. You don't matter enough anymore. You're not helping Steph enough anymore. Mm-hmm. You can go, bruh.
It's a result.
Yeah, I kind of, if he did come back and got his shit together, I guess that would be cool. But I'm on that point where I don't care to see him anymore either. Right. I really don't care if he comes back.
If I only care about the team and not the players, I don't want him to come back because y'all won without him, right? And y'all and all the I only listen to Mr. Fab and Warriors commentary. Mr. Fab and you say. I don't care about nobody else's opinion.
That's crazy,
right? Because y'all say
know Mr. Fab was
nigga. What?
I didn't know he did
he like front row. He. I
didn't know he did deliberations and shit though. I didn't know. He'd be talking about it.
Nigga, he posts about it a lot, and then he'd be having long ass paragraph comments sometimes, depending. He was like everything that you would say that you wanted this team to do with the young guys and shit like that, and blah blah blah. This happened last night. And Steph wasn't Steph.
Steph was not Steph. And we can get into gonna get into Warriors, but I want to get into some other shit before we get into to the actual Warriors. Mm-hmm. This whole Draymond thing. I think I just want to end it on either Draymond gets his shit together or we are going past you now. Your time is over.
Hey, well, see, I think that his time is over. Period.
Yeah, but it's remember when you were talking about them old niggas? Uh-huh. Like, yeah, 100%, dog.
And that's what I'm saying, though, is it's one of those. But like you said, if he gets his shit together, it's still like, bro, you can
still be in the league. But you as a star, that shit is done, dude.
I mean, as far as him, him and Klay Thompson is in the same boat, bro. You were you when you can be 100%. You've been Michelin Man for the last 2-3 years now. At first quarter, bruh, you get your 5-minute run and you out there iced up.
But the way they look at themselves, they don't think that they can be
cool.
Dwight Howard.
No, hey, that's cool.
But no, wait. They don't see it yet. They don't believe that they can. Well, hold on. Let me take that back. Because I think Klay Thompson did finally see it.
No, look.
You can be that guy very quickly.
They don't have to believe it, nigga. The league makes you believe it.
Yeah.
Like, everything you just said is the niggas that make them believe that. Because niggas still say I can play out here. They said niggas said if I get my shit together, I could be a contributor to the team. Other niggas are saying you can't contribute if you 100% healthy. The nigga that's not a fan of you, that's just likes basketball, is saying, why would I even bring you back, dog? Sit you down, you out of here. This next nigga up now. It's done.
You're not that.
You was never good enough to be weaker than you were and still be out there.
Yeah, you always had to be the high class motherfucker.
So
you're not that.
If you're not that, bro, what am I doing?
I'm not. Point to you
and like I said, as a non-fan, I can tell you, hey, dog, I would not bring you back. I
don't want to. As a fan, I don't want to.
See, but that's not what you just said. You said if he get his shit together but you see what I'm saying? But those are the things that people say in defense of why would they put this person on the team?
Honestly,
nobody being honest.
No, I would definitely be okay with him just never coming back. Like I've never have to see him in a Warrior jersey.
See what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter to me.
Exactly.
But still.
But
I just know it's gonna happen.
But if you speaking for the fan base, you know that he should come back. He should get another.
I was done with him last year, bro.
You
like
were.
After the fucking punch.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't do shit like that and then come back when they give you chances and keep talking about it. Then you go at his father and shit. I'm like, this nigga's stupid. I can't stand goofy ass niggas, bro. Like if you gonna stand on some shit and then go back on your word, I don't fuck with you in general. I don't fuck with that. And he always stood on his word to me before. But when I see you for your bullshit, I'm never fucking with you again. I don't have that capacity. I'm not forgiving in that way. So I just don't fuck with him. And now that I see you for your bullshit and it keeps being brought to me clear and clear and clear, I will never fuck with you again. So
that shit was out of focus for a minute. It's like, oh.
But I'm like that with anything. It's like, I'll fuck with you for a while. I got you, bro. I'm with you in your bullshit.
Okay. Right? You know what? We are the same.
I try to help you figure out your bullshit if I can.
I fuck with you until I don't. And then when I don't, hey, bro, peace to you.
Can't do nothing for you.
That's it.
You know, you ain't helping my life.
Facts.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, but Steph Curry had said something that was like, he got to get it together as a basketball player, as a man, like, you know what I mean? All the things that you should be as a dude out here being successful. And it was like, damn, do we really got some shit going on?
Yeah. You definitely do. Hey. But once again, his podcast ain't kicking off. The shit that he really cared about, he ain't even doing right now.
Something happening. Hey, but you know what? But that's also, even though he probably like close to my age or in between our ages or something, that's a maturity thing. It's like, yo, the world hates you, period. Nigga, you still got to go to work. You still got to put food on the table. That's how the game goes.
Yeah, Draymond talking a good game, though. That's the thing that I think that keeps getting him by, and it's not getting him by anymore, is he always talked a good game. But it's like, we got tape on you now. We've been able to review your bullshit. And you can't say the same thing over and over again. Yeah, you can't say the same thing over and over again because we know how you are. It's not going to work anymore. We are done with the bullshit, bro.
Yeah. So we'll see, bro. They always say indefinite, and then it'd be like 2 weeks.
Nah, they just came back and was like, I think it was 3 weeks.
Yeah,
or something like that. Yeah. At least a month. You know what I mean?
They say
we got at least a month. All right, cool.
They say indefinite until they put a definition on it. They like, he gonna go to.
Want to give him time to try to get his shit together. Blah blah blah. Sure, nigga. Everybody gets to take his shit together in a month, right?
Nah, but I mean, they are employers, nigga. Again, this is my. I just made this point. I'm saying
you need to make your money off you.
The world don't care about you, nigga.
We need to make our money off you.
And we need the money from our investment.
And this is where I'm saying I don't think you're worth it anymore anyway. So I'm thinking they are getting to that point where they're finally seeing it ain't worth it anymore.
Ain't NBA money guaranteed?
No.
It's not.
It's yearly. So each game that he's been missing, they're cutting checks to the Warriors. So it's like a discount for him not being there. It's cool. But at the same time, Draymond is like, hey, it's my money. I need this shit. I just got this contract. I'm fucking up now.
But you know what? You're not at work, so
it's bad. It's too bad for yourself.
Hey, no, look. Hey, so go to these anger management classes, nigga.
Exactly.
We'll see you in a month.
Exactly. It's too bad for yourself if you keep fucking up.
That's a cold workplace, bro.
But this is where you've had so much leeway, you really can't say nothing.
No.
Other people ain't getting this from you. Like, if you was a GP2, my nigga, you just lucky to get an opportunity.
Stevenson, nigga, you would go play in China and then have to come
lucky
back
to get
an
opportunity. And this is why I was trying to say, him and the Klay Thompsons of the world, because they champions and because they've been with the organization and they so ingrained, they feel like I am untouchable. There's no way I'm going to get to that point. And it's like, nah, dude, this is a real dog world. If you start fucking up to that extent and you feel like you can't be touched, and your attitude and your mentality is so destructible that you fucking the team, there's no point to have you out here anymore.
Facts.
We're done. We are done. We're going to get to my Warriors later, though. We're going to get to them later.
That'll be in the next episode.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we ain't seeing y'all over the fucking Christmas break, so we'll see y'all next year. We'll see what's up in 2024 with that. Well, that's good for this one. I'm Luno.
I'm Trey the Wonder.
This has been the Straight Dope Show. We'll catch you guys
later.
Get
your shit together.
This is the Straight Dope Show.
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 Beautiful.